And we are starting with some breaking updates coming in. Amid the row over Shivsena symbol and legacy, we have Uddhav Thackeray-led Shivsena's faction now moving the Supreme Court seeking stay on the Election Commission's proceeding on Eknath Shinde's faction plea for recognition as the real Shivsena. Remember, the Uddhav Thackeray-led faction says that EC can't determine which is the real Shivsena till a decision on the disqualification of the rebel MLAs is made.
Let's in fact go across to Harish, who's joining us for more updates. Harish, can you take us through what this petition specifically seeks with regards to the Election Commission proceedings which are already underway, with Uddhav Thackeray's camp basically saying that the disqualification notices that they'd issued to 16 rebel MLAs belonging to the Eknath Shinde camp are still pending before the courts?
Yes, so that's right, Siddharth. Uddhav Thackeray-led the Shivsena faction has just now moved to the Supreme Court seeking a stay on Election Commission's proceedings on the Eknath Shinde faction's plea for recognition as a real Shivsena, and also Shinde's claim to the party symbol, that is the bow and arrow. Uddhav Thackeray-led faction tells Supreme Court the Election Commission can't determine which is real Shivsena till a decision on a disqualification of rebel MLAs, an issue which is pending before the Supreme Court. The petition, remember, comes 2 days after Election Commission asked the rival factions of the Sena, led by Uddhav Thackeray and Shinde, to submit documents by August 8th in support of their claims on the election symbol and of the political outfit.
Yes.
The petition urges a direction to Election Commission not to proceed till the issue is decided by the Supreme Court. This is exactly what the petition says. A direction may be issued to the Election Commission of India to not proceed with the matter as substantially similar matters and issues are pending before this Supreme Court, and not to take any precipitative action.
Right.
Remember, Sanjay Rao, the senior leader of Uddhav faction, on Saturday said the Election Commission's direction was shocking for the people of Maharashtra. It is shocking for Maharashtra people. Balasaheb Thackeray formed the party 56 years ago, and thinking about Hindutva, and Election Commission is raising questions on his organization. So,
all right, stay with us, Harish. Let me also now take that question to Pratibha, joining us live on this broadcast with those documents that we have accessed. Yes, Pratibha, this certainly is a relief to be sought by the Uddhav faction in the Supreme Court, because they now want a decision to be taken on the disqualification first.
That's right. So this is the document that legal editor Harish Nair has accessed for us, and this is what the Uddhav side is saying. Talking about the petition, they're talking about the case already being with the Election Commission, saying despite being asked not to precipitate the matter and stay its hand, the Honorable ACI has decided to initiate proceedings under symbols order on the petition of respondent, and has issued a notice to Uddhav Thackeray without taking into account the proceedings before the court as well as the oral observation to maintain status quo, and in complete disregard of the sanctity of proceedings pending before the Honorable Court and the role expected of the ACI as a constitutional authority. It is pertinent to point out that while issuing the notice, the ACI has deliberately not taken into account the applicant's representation to the ECI dated 20th, and which was received by the ECI on the very same day. That if the Honorable ECI is allowed to proceed with the proceedings initiated, it would not only precipitate issues of great constitutional import pending before the court, it would also cause irreparable injury to the applicant, as any proceedings before the Honorable ACI relying upon the petition is in question before the court will not be just and proper. So these are the petitions that have been these are the issues that have been mentioned in the petition.
Right, thanks a lot for that update, Pratibha. We'll see how this pans out in the Supreme Court. Remember, there are also disqualification notices pending against 15 MLAs belonging to the Uddhav camp as well, which had been